You are in a swamp in Chankwanzi district, central Uganda. All around you in this pool of water is the next generation of the deadliest animal on Earth, the mosquito. Transmitting malaria and other diseases, the mosquito kills more than 700,000 people every year. In sub-Saharan Africa alone, 194 million people suffered from malaria in a single year. The larvae feed on microorganisms and draw breath by lying horizontally on the water's surface. Pulsating and growing, they mutate into comma-shaped pupae before transforming into adult mosquitoes. Finally, they are ready to open their wings and take flight. The males of the swarm are smaller than their female counterparts and are completely harmless to humans. It is only the females who have a deep-set attraction to human blood, seeking it out to nurture their first brood of eggs. Female mosquitoes are not passive hunters. With highly honed stalking techniques, they track the CO2 of human breath from as far as 50 meters away. In endemic areas like this village, people are known to have contracted malaria as many as 20 times. A mosquito that feeds on a human still carrying the malarial parasite absorbs it into their system, arming them with the deadly ability to infect countless others. Standing on the front line of this attack are local men and women like Vianney, a volunteer community health worker. He works to improve the health of children under 5 and pregnant women in the fight against malaria. These are the most vulnerable in the face of this deadly disease. Local woman Doreen has come to Vianney. She's concerned. Her 8-month-old daughter is demonstrating worrying symptoms that could be malaria. Vianney performs a simple test on the young girl, called an RDT, a rapid diagnostic test. Vianney will take a small sample of blood and in 15 minutes know whether Doreen's child has malaria. Doreen anxiously awaits the results of Vianney's rapid diagnostic test. On the wall to your left, you will see electron microscopic imagery of a feeding mosquito. Mosquitoes bite with a sharp proboscis, which is part of their mouth. They have evolved to pierce the skin painlessly and suck blood into their body through a choice of 2 special tubes. They can drink as much as 3 times their own weight in blood. They use saliva to stop the blood from clotting, but it is this saliva that also transmits the malaria parasite, and a new human contracts the disease. After a nervous 15-minute wait, Vianney has the good news that Doreen's daughter does not have malaria. This time, they are fortunate. In remote villages like Doreen's, the only option for more advanced cases is to travel to the district health centre. For many, this journey can only be completed by hiring a local bike taxi. The expense of this single bike taxi can result in a life and death dilemma. The taxi can cost as much as £4 for the furthest drive. When you think that many families live on just £1 or £2 a day, you can see how people struggle to afford a simple trip to hospital. First in line sits Sylvia with her 3-month-old daughter Juliet. At her age, Juliet is too young to be treated and tested in the community by volunteers like Vianney. Little Juliet is a serious concern. She is clearly demonstrating typical symptoms of malaria and is quickly seen by Dr. Mayango.
When people come to the health center too late, they come with very severe complications that could easily lead to mortality or morbidity.
Juliet's blood is taken and rushed through to the lab. The results will take 20 minutes. Sylvia faces a tense wait.
As you saw, the child was very fragile, weak, could actually barely cry when we bled the child. If they fail to improve, then they can easily die.
The news is not good. The blood test confirms that Juliet does have malaria. The malaria parasite is moving from Juliet's liver into her bloodstream, bursting her blood cells to cause fever. But fortunately, Sylvia acted fast, and with the right treatment, the prognosis is good. Juliet is expected to make a full recovery. Sport Relief uses money raised by the British public to help projects like this to fight malaria by training health workers like Vianney. The scale of the challenge that confronts volunteer health workers is truly monumental. And they are powerless without the basic rapid diagnostic tests. Each RDT costs only 30p. So for just £3, you can provide 10 tests for children under 5 and pregnant women. To donate £3, text TEST to 70703. This service is for the UK only. Text costs your donation plus your standard network message charge, and 100% of your donation will go to Sport Relief. You must be aged 16 or over, and please ask the bill payer's permission. For full terms, go to sportrelief.com/SMS.